Well, welcome back to a very chilly car. Today I am in Oakhampton. Do you want to know a fun fact about Oakhampton? Oakhampton is the most centrally located town in Devon, right at the northern tip of Dartmoor. So if you love walking on the moors, heathland, climbing like relatively large hills, it's a place for you. If you want to be by the coast, by the beach, not the best place because it's going to be a long drive wherever you go, whichever direction you go in. But anyway, we're not here for that. We are here for the charity shops here. Now, as far as I'm aware, there are sort of 4 or 5 charity shops here. I have sourced here before, not with much success, I have to admit. So, very low expectations today. So anyway, let's see what they got to offer. Hopefully, we can find some cool things to resell on eBay. Or, failing that, maybe some stuff myself. Who knows? You never know what you're going to find. Let's hit them. Push, look at that. Hello. Oh, a bit warmer in here.
And the voiceover begins. Man, they were pumping out some tunes in this place. Yeah, this was the kids section. I mean, there's just nothing there, is there? So let's go over here. Let's go to the adult bit and see what they have available. Nice sort of shoe rack here. Generic women's boots. Didn't really look into it. Probably should have done, but never mind. Not sure what that was, to be honest. I don't know. It caught my eye, but yeah, obviously wasn't worth picking up. This was the first thing I actually bothered to look at. Just an older pair of Adidas trainers. To be honest, even if these were in good condition, which they aren't, I don't think there's much value in them. I find Adidas shoes just don't sell that well at all. I don't know what it is. Compared to Nike, stuff like that yeah, there just doesn't really seem to be a demand for it. So, yeah, never mind. I think they had a couple of Levi's belts here. Or that one might have been Diesel. Not too bad. I think they wanted sort of £4.50 each. So, I mean, there's no real resale value there. I've sold Levi's belts before. They don't do all that well, if I'm honest. So, yeah, wasn't going to pick those up. But here's something more interesting. Pair of Diesel jeans. Now, of all the jeans out there, I think Diesel is probably my favourite manufacturer to pick up. I know like stuff like Evisu is better, but yeah, I just love a pair of Diesels. These were the Slimsies. These are actually a women's jean, width 27, length 32. So quite a small size. Standard sort of Diesel embroidery and labelling. £7.50. Now normally that wouldn't be too bad for a pair of Diesels, but given these have got quite a small size to them, they weren't actually worth picking up. £20, 25 at a push. But really, if you wanted to push sort of 25, you needed at least a width 30, going by the eBay comp. So I left those. Now, on to some Lego. Now, I'll be honest, I don't pick up Lego that often, typically because I don't really know what I'm looking at. I've never really researched Lego that much. But this bag did catch my eye because I recognised quite a few of these from when I was younger, when I had Lego myself, so from the late 1990s, I guess. Lots of older Lego City bits and bobs, I think. They also had these Lego minifigures. Now, I've no idea if these guys are sort of complete, if all the parts are correct and stuff. Same with this bag as well. I mean, there are plenty in there, and they've all got their sort of headgear and arms and stuff, but again, these bags were a tenner each, and I mean there might be some like rare characters in there, but gosh, it's just too much to take a risk on. Now initially I thought, oh my gosh, yes, now we're in the money. So these are a pair of Bauer inline skates. Now I sold Bauer before. They did really well. I can't quite remember what they went for. I think sort of 50 odd quid, but they were a larger size, and upon researching these, not good. UK size 4, I think they're sort of like the budget versions, so unfortunately not worth it, but definitely a brand to be looking out for. Now, here we go, another pair of ladies' jeans. This time we've got a pair of Levi's. Again, width 27, I think they were inside leg 30. These were on the £1 rail in a British Heart Foundation, and I thought, wow, okay, what's the catch? Well, just checking them over, making sure they're legitimate, and all the sort of wash tags and care labels are there. So, looking good so far. But then, once I get this waist button done up, I thought, well, why are they priced so low? Why have they been hanging around the shop for so long? There you go. I'm not lying. £1. But oh man, yeah. Now I know they don't look like much, but they were textured, like textured blobs. It looked like sort of bitumen, or I don't know what it was. But I knew from experience that that stain was not going to come out. So yeah, left them. Oh man, talk about a tease. Look, Keeler, brand new with tags, Keeler gilet for £10.50. That could have been so good, but oh, this branding. The bucket list company, unless you work for that company, are you really going to want a gilet with that branding? Probably not, but Keeler is such a good brand. They supply like the police, I believe, and the fire service, so yeah, really good durable quality coats and stuff, but yeah, unfortunately, wasn't to be. And how do you know you're in rural Devon? Well, you find a jacket like this. British Charolais. It's like I believe like a sort of cattle show thing, you know, where they parade bulls and stuff around the shows. It's that sort of thing. They love it down here, I promise. Just showing you because this is cool. Just cotton traders, £6.50. Look, if you're buying for yourself, that's really neat, isn't it? Lovely sort of 90s colours. Oh my gosh, a football shirt. Yeah, the thing is, this is Hatherley Town. Now, Hatherley is the sort of the next market town north of Oakhampton, so even further into rural Devon. Now, going by the number, I suspect this is probably a player-owned shirt, or sorry, a played-in shirt. So, yeah, amazing. But look, it's a local team. It's not worth anything. Moving swiftly on. This could have been so much better. It's a Quicksilver hoodie. No, it's not. Quicksilver jumper. It is older. I'd probably say it's like mid-2000s, so a bit of age to it. But it's just so plain. Like the only bit of branding externally is that tiny little Quicksilver logo to the rear of the neck. So, although it was only £6, it's just not enough going for it. However, this caught me by surprise. Whoa, hold on. That's not a local team. Chelsea Football Club, and on the Umbro, so that already dates it to sort of the mid-2000s. Now, I've done some research. This is the 2005-06, I believe, training shirt. So not the full kit of sorts, but you know, the training kit they would have used on the training ground, I guess. Just checking over to make sure it's legitimate. I guess training shirts aren't faked as much, but you still got to be careful. Even though it's Umbro and not like Nike or Adidas, but it all looks legitimate. No sort of pulls to the embroidery, in lovely condition as well, and a size large, so ideal. And following closely behind is this. I believe from the season previous. This is when Chelsea actually won the Premier League. Look at that older Gildan tag. That's a proper turn of the millennium to the early 2000s tag there. Again, it was £5. Sorry, I've got to say the football shirt was £5. Yeah, unfortunately this one doesn't have much value to it, so I left it. If it was like a quid or two, probably would have picked it up, but not for a fiver. But cool to see, nonetheless. Now I thought these would be worth a bit more than they are. They look like Vans. They're not. They're by Moshulu. I've sold Moshulus before, but again, it really depends on the style of shoe as to how well they do. Some Moshulus do terribly. These aren't great. They were only a fiver, so not bad at all. I believe they were a size 9, I guess, unisex, but probably more favourable for ladies. But yeah, just no value to them, unfortunately. Shame that. Another close but no cigar. Ready? Can you guess what they are? Yeah, I got a pair of Lokes. But I'll tell you what, I didn't pick these up. First of all, they're only a size 7, and they can hang around a little bit. And second of all, you see the Grand Canyon at the front, the toe area? Yeah, some real severe creasing. £10 would have been a good price if that creasing wasn't there, but there is no way I'm getting that out, and it hurts the value too much. So nice to see, but unfortunately not worth it for me. And another one. Now, would you have picked this up? This is an older Yves Saint Laurent Pour Homme shirt, but it was a cotton polyester blend, and it was short sleeve, and it was £7. I mean, there might be some value there. I know people can do quite well with these YSL shirts, but cotton and polyester, Nah, I'm good. This one just made me laugh. Quickies. What did I say? Quickies, lube jobs. Oh, just a, yeah. Just a comedy t-shirt. Lovely thick material actually, but not for reselling, and I probably wouldn't wear that myself, so back you go. Now, I'll tell you why I didn't pick up this Columbia walking shirt. £5, great price, don't get me wrong. However, I've had one of these listed, brand new with tags, for about half a year, no interest, and I think it's up for 25 quid. So, you know, even at 20 quid, if there's no demand for it, there's no point picking it up. It's a shame because it's a lovely shirt, but again, I wouldn't wear it myself, and yeah, the sell-through rate seems to be terrible, so pity. Now, look at this absolute beast of a jacket. I think it's a Loden style jacket, but it's a one of these Himalaya type things. Super thick wool material. Sorry, Tiroler. Is it Tiroler? Loden? Himalaya. Basically, it's sort of made in Austria. Thick wool, like a sort of mountain jacket from a bygone era. Say, absolutely fantastic, but 40 quid? Yikes. Yeah, I mean, that's probably about the going rate, to be fair. So, yeah, back you go. And on a similar note, they had this Levi's denim jacket, size small, and it was a pretty small. Nice condition, but yeah, 25 quid, and that's bang on eBay. Probably a bit more, to be honest. So, again, yeah, leaving that. Now, hear me out on this one, hear me out. I bought these jeans, even though they look absolutely revolting. These are by a brand called 883 Police. Well worth looking out for, particularly the more sort of grotesque the design, the better. These are £4. Looks like 45 quid, it wasn't. These are 4 quid. I'll be aiming to get about 30 quid for these. I know they look absolutely awful, but it's the sort of thing you can't really go into a shop and buy new. This sort of like cuffed design of all the various pockets and seams and whatnot, but yeah, 883 Police, don't dismiss them. Now, always check your puffer jackets. This one's by Northridge. Not the best brand, but not too bad. It's got a bit of a following. Look at that, £3, size 18, so a nice lady's size. Always check the care label, because if it's duck and down filled, which this one happens to be, hey, check it out, carries a lot more sort of value to it. Unfortunately, as you can see, that front label's all worn away, and the down material, oh man, there's like nothing there. It was pretty much completely flat. Such a shame. Would have been a great find for 3 quid, but yeah, never mind.
And that was it. I only got 2 things, but 2 decent things I wasn't actually expecting to find. Especially that Chelsea shirt, because I promise you I do not find football shirts that often at all. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's not the best place to thrift, I'll be honest. Distinct lack of toys, like hardly any toys at all. You saw those Lego figures? And that would have been cool if I had the knowledge to know if they were like correct. But looking at them, a lot of them were missing their hands, like missing hats, missing heads. The little vehicles were not complete, and surely if you were going to be asking like top money for Lego, it needs to all be there, or at least mostly there, and they weren't, so who cares? But yeah, happy with those 2 things, and that's it. So not a bad way to spend the lunch break, but yeah, could have been better, but hey, it's fine. There's always next time, isn't there? Bonus section. So this is somewhere I've always wanted to go. It's a little bit out the way, but it happened to be on the way to and basically the road to Oakhampton from where I live, right? So it's called Proper Job, Proper Devon, Proper Job, and I'll just spin you around. It's basically like it's a community hub of sorts, whereby they do like bric-a-brac and pet stuff and like clothing and all sorts. So I know it's been like advertised on the radio and stuff, so yeah, we've always been meaning to sort of come and take a look, really. No idea what to expect. Of course, I'm going to be really looking at the clothing section probably today. Just making sure I'm not in the way. I think we're okay. So let's go in, have a look. It might be rubbish, but as we're passing by, let's give it a go. Well, here we are in the shop. It's yeah, it's pretty expensive. This is the lady section. Probably don't have time to look through all. Oh my gosh, so So much stuff. No idea about pricing strategy, by the way. Pair of Salomons here. Oops, pair of Salomons. That's nothing's priced up. Bit of a worry, isn't it? It's only a size 4. That'll be right. Oh, hang on, here we go. £5. That's not awful. Could do a bit of a clean. Possibly. Can you see it? Can you see it yet? Look at all this, mate. Look at these. £4.50. A pair of, I think these are original Predators, which is awesome. Only UK size 5. So, I don't know, but I mean, not bad condition at all. Firm ground. Sure, worth more than 450. Sure. So what year they're from? No. I might look them up, but surely for 450, there's money there. Might have taken. Yeah, be fine.
Now, for some reason, my audio is terrible for this section, so hear me out. These are a pair of Adidas 2 Skinnies. They're actually a driving shoe, and they date from 2004, so technically you could say they're vintage. But yeah, they're lovely condition. Size 7. These were all the rage back in the day, and I haven't actually found a pair to resell yet. So yeah, bit of a debut. Don't know how much they're worth. I'll put a screenshot in here, but nice to find them. And then we have these. These were only £3. Incredible. There you go. Predator. These are the Predator. These are 19.2, I believe. So a fairly decent boot, to be honest. Need a bit of a clean. Need a bit of a sort of spruce up, but for £3, absolute bargain. Nice size too. I believe they're a size 10.5. So yeah, couldn't believe I found those for £3 as well. Amazing.
Okay, so some stuff is priced up. Portsmouth, London, £8.50. Pair of suit trousers. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Really? How's that been missed? Damn. Just keep my wits about me.
Audio fail. Yep, I'm back. Now, this was on the floor, right? This was on the floor, hiding underneath that bottom rail. And I picked it up and I saw that little label and I thought, you know when you find something sort of premium, shall we say? I don't know if you're like me, I automatically assume it's not legitimate just because of how sort of, I don't know, how often this sort of stuff sort of faked. But the more I looked at it, the more I was, I don't know, leaning towards the fact it might not be. It's well worn. Don't get me wrong, it's well worn. That little Supreme label is sort of split in half. That wash tag is so basic. It's missing the drawstring for the hood. But I don't know. It's a collaboration with, let's say, Hellbound. Size medium is only £4.50. I might have to give it a go.
So I have no idea if this is legit or not. Oh man. I think for £4.50 I'll give it a go. It's a bit decked. Like that tag is like flaked off. But it might be alright. I think I'll regret it if I don't buy it. So I'm gonna get it. If it's a phony, then so be it. But I don't know, the quality is actually quite good. Let's give it a go. Could be a lesson learned, but I've never ever seen anything like that before. It's just the wash tag seems so simple, but I'd rather risk it. Into the pile. Well then, I mean that put Oakhampton to shame, didn't it? Awesome. I love going to new places because if you haven't been there before, it's a completely fresh inventory. You have no idea what's going to be there. Picked up some cool footwear actually, some really interesting bits and bobs. The only thing I didn't show you is this. This is a Toot Driver Speedboat by VTech. Sold one of these recently, I think it went about £9 plus postage. That's £1, so a little bit dirty. Hopefully there's no battery acid, but Sold at 4, sold really quickly, so happy to pick that up. So yeah, got all that for 23 quid, but these are definitely my favourite find. I'm pretty sure these are the original Adidas Predators. They are a kid size, unfortunately. Yeah, UK size 5, which isn't ideal, but look, £4.50. I mean, what year do these date from? Oh, I wish I could read the tag. Gotta be worth something, right, to a collector. So yeah, awesome stuff. So I'm gonna go home now because I am, well, yeah, I'm done basically. But yeah, really happy I came here, because compared to Oakhampton, that was fantastic. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, which will be, I don't know, a video of some sort. Could be sourcing, could be a top tips video, could be a what sold. I have no idea what order this is going to be out in, so it's a bit of a lottery, so get lucky. But anyway, thank you so much. Until next time, take care. I'll see you then. Goodbye.